Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Heart Crafts. I'm sorry I haven't been posting any videos lately. My work schedule has been extremely crazy these last several months since my last video. So I'm doing another haul video. I know I haven't done one of those in a while either. Again, I'm really sorry. First things first, before we get to all the goodies that I found when I was in Idaho Falls the other day. I want to give a shout out to all of my viewers in Canada, thanks to a lovely girlfriend of mine who lives out in the area where I am. She has family out there, and said family has been spreading the news that I have a YouTube channel. So thank you to all my viewers in Canada, and please keep watching and supporting the videos. Share with all your other friends and family, and hopefully I can be of help to you in the future. Again, I'm apologizing for not being able to post any videos lately. I'm going to try and do better, but with the eclipse coming up in 2 weeks, and with me having to take care of some other family-related things I have to do, it's been kind of crazy. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and get down to the nitty-gritty dirt band, and I'll show you all the goodies that I got when I was in Idaho Falls the other day. They have a Michael's out there in Idaho Falls. It's the only Michael's in my general vicinity, you know, within a couple of hours drive of where I'm living now. And then they have a bigger Joann Fabrics than what I can get to in Rock Springs. The one in Rock Springs isn't nearly as big as the one in Idaho Falls. But anyway, let's get to the good stuff. So what I got at Michael's was mostly a bunch of clearance stuff. But they also had a sale on their tubes of washi tape. They were $10 each, and there's 10 rolls per tube, depending on the size tube you get. But this was one of the tubes that I had gotten, and there's 10 rolls of tape in this tube. And then I've got this tube of washi tape. Some of these you can see really well, and some you can't because of the sticker around it. But I haven't opened them up yet. And then I had wanted to get some like little rubber bobbin type things that I used for ribbon. And I had cleared them out of all of this size that they had. These are a 50 by 16 millimeter reusable bobbin, and it's their mini size. It's from Dazzle It, and there's 8 bobbins. I think I've showed these to you guys in a prior haul video. But I use these for like ribbons and twine and cords and stuff that I use for jewelry stuff. And I know I haven't been working on that project lately, and I'm sorry again for that too. I will try and get to it as soon as I can. Anyway, so I got like 4 packs of these from Michael's because that was all they had. And then I found a bunch of gears, more gears. I had gotten 4 packs of the small ones. These are Tim Holtz. I know these are usually meant for like scrapbooking and stuff, but I'm going to try and use them for wire wrapping. So I got 4 of that size, and I got 2 of the Tim Holtz bigger version of the gears. So I got 2 packs of these. They had a bunch more, but I was trying to be careful with how much I spent. And then I went to their jewelry section because the gears were in the scrapbooking and card making stuff. They were having a deal on their green tag jewelry stuff. I think they were like 3 for $10 or 4 for $10. I can't remember, but I think it was 3 for $10 because I've got 6 here. But I got this set of like hematite or hemlock. Let me see what it says on the back if it says it. I think it's hematite. Yeah, hematite 6mm stars. So it's just a double string of 6mm stars. And then I got the last 4 strings of silver gears that they had. They're all the same, but I got the last 4. And I got the last one of the multi. So there's like a copper, a bronze, and the silver. And they're all in varying sizes. So those were the gears, and then, let's see, what else did I get? I got a whole bunch of stuff that's just scattered. I had also found some artist tape, which I had been trying to find for years, but I got a pack of 6 rolls of 3 1/8 inch rolls of the artist tape, so it's kind of like a really thin washi tape. So there's that one, and then there's 6 rolls of 1/8 inch tape. So you got green, white, blue, black, red, and yellow tape in this one, and this one's just black and white strips. So I found those, and I think that was all. Oh nope, one more from Michael's. I got some more of these Statler pigment liners, and they are in a 0.1 millimeter, 0.3 millimeter, 0.5 millimeter, and 0.7 millimeter size. So they're pretty tiny tipped. And I can pull a couple of these out and show you. So the first one I'm going to show you is the 0.7 tip. So this one's kind of a fairly large tip. And then the 0.1 is really tiny. So you can, I don't know if my thing will focus, but you can really see the difference between the tips. The 0.7 is the largest and the 0.1 is the finest tip. So they're really tiny. The 0.1 is really tiny, as the 0.7 is a great deal bigger. I use these for my bullet journal outlining and layouts and stuff. And one more thing I found this Planner Basics rolling stamp. So this is what it looks like from the front, and then this is all the stuff it shows on the back that you can turn it to. I have another one of these that is from Heidi Swap, which I think I showed in a prior video, but I'm not 100% sure. So, but I found this and I wanted it because it was new. And then we went to Joann's, and I found a whole ton of stuff that they had on clearance. I couldn't believe the clearance stuff that they had. So in some of their clearance stuff, they had the great big bobbins, and I grabbed the last 4 packs that they had. These are like a 19 millimeter bobbin, and again, they work the same way as the smaller ones. They're just bigger. There's 4 of these in a pack, also from Dazzle It. And I use these for my wider or bigger ribbons and twines and cords and stuff. So that's what I like these for. And they also had more of the smaller ones. But I'm not going to show those since you guys already saw them. So I'm going to toss those in the back of the table. And toss that in the back of the table. I had also gotten some more perler beads. These weren't on clearance, but they were colors that I didn't have that I needed, or I just needed more of. This one is the Neutrals and Stripes pack. There's 8 colors, so here's what some of the colors look like. And then I had gotten 2 of Totally Stripes. So there was these ones, and then this is what they look like from the back, so you can see them a little better without all the packaging in front. So I got those. So that was all the perler beads I got. And then the rest of the stuff, except for a couple of things of wire, were clearance. So I've got a have a 24 gauge copper wire, and then I have a 28 gauge gold wire. So you could really tell the size difference between the 2 of these. This one's really, really tiny, while this one's just a little bit bigger. But I'm going to try and do some wire wrapping in the near but far future. And then I'd gotten me some more Velcro type command strips. I like using these for my pictures and whatnot that I have in frames. And now we're going to get to the most of the clearance stuff. Actually, it's pretty much all clearance stuff. They had, when you walk into the door of this Joann Fabrics that I went to, they have a table, a folding table, that had a whole bunch of Cricut stuff on clearance. Cricut cartridges, paper, just all kinds of stuff for Cricut. They even had rolls of vinyl for the Cricut on clearance. I couldn't believe it. But I had found 3 cartridges that I didn't have that I thought looked really cool. So I'm going to show those to you guys. One of the first ones I grabbed was this Bits and Pieces cartridge. And I'm sorry for the glare. So that's what the cover looks like, and then this is what the back of the package looks like. I haven't opened them yet, but if any of you happen to have a Cricut machine or something, you know, that looks similar to it, you know what the cartridges look like for these. Then one of the other ones I got was the Lyrical Letters 2. And again, sorry for the glare. So there's the front, there's the back, and then the last one I grabbed is just called Sophisticated. So this is what it looks like on the front, and I'm going to turn it sideways so the whole thing can get in there. So there's the front, and then here's the back. So this kind of shows you a lot of what's in it, but there's like up to 700 images just on this one cartridge. So and that's pretty much, and there's like 700 or so images on this one, and then like 350 or so on this one. So those were the Cricut cartridges I found. And then they had an aisle that had a bunch of clearance stuff, and that's where I got the bobbins. But I also was able to find a bunch more of these aluminum chainmail rings. So here's like 7 packs of what I found. And I kind of cleared out some of the ones that they didn't have too many of, but they had a bunch of other ones. But again, I was trying to be careful of how much I spent. So, and then here's some more chainmail rings. And then this one, it was in a package before, but when I was checking out, one of the rings fell out, and that's how I realized that one of them was tore open. The plastic was ripped. So this was the color of the other ones that I got. Same company, same thing. They were the 10mm rings. And also in that same clearance aisle, I had found these crystal drops, also known as cabochons. I'm going to try and make dragon eyes with them, providing I can perfect my technique, which is still a work in progress, by the way. And in this Joann Fabrics, they also have like a little corner that's just clearance stuff. It's just a whole clearance corner place. I found a whole bunch more washi tape. So here's 2 of them that I got. This one's like a chalkboard one, and then another leopard print one, and another one with puppies. And then I found one with crosses on it. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use this for. I might send it to my mom or something, because she might be able to use it for cards. I don't know. And then all of the Joann's and Michael's are doing clearance on the Teresa Collins collection. So I've got 2 packs of the same washi tapes. I've had a couple packs before, and I just like having extra just in case I run out or lose any. And then here's another one from the Teresa Collins collection. Oh, and here's 2 more packs of the rings that I told you about that I got on clearance. And then the rest of the stuff I found in that little clearance corner is more like journal stuff, stickers, and what have you. And here's one more bag of the rings, so you can kind of see what all I got. So, and then for the Teresa Collins stuff, I'm just going to try and get some of the doubles together so I don't go over something too many times. Okay, so there's all the duplicates. So I got some more of these, and pretty much all this stuff except for a few things are foil accented. So I got some more of these little stickers, these little foil accented stickers, and then the back shows you that there's 1 page of each of those colors on the back. So I got 1 sheet each more of these. And then I got another pack of little notepads or memo pads. Again, all foil accented except for this one and this one. So, and then I found from Heidi Swap, and those were from the Teresa Collins collection. This is from Heidi Swap. These are the clear date stickers that I had found. So there's these, and then on the back it shows you there's 2 of one kind and 4 of another. So this is from Heidi Swap, and then this is also from Heidi Swap. They're just little notebooks. So there's 2 in the pack, and here in the corner it shows you which ones they are. So there was that one, and then I have 2 of the journal stamps. So they're the same thing, I just got two of the same. So I can like leave one here and put one in with my bullet journal to use between my lunch breaks and my shifts and what have you. And then I've got some more foil stickers from the Teresa Collins collection. Again, it's I got two of the same thing. So, but these are all letters and numbers. And then here it shows you on the back. There's one page of each color. So there's those. And then I've got another pack of the Teresa Collins envelope set. The mini envelopes. This one's got two sizes. It's got these two sizes, and then it's got the bigger size, which is kind of hiding behind these two. I have some other ones that I will probably show you later. And then I've got another couple packs of the long memo pads. So, again, I can leave one here, take one to work. So, that's what I can do with all my doubles. I know a lot of this stuff is used mainly for scrapbooking, but I intend to use it for my bullet journal and stuff. So, but, yeah, that's pretty much all. Oh, no, one more thing. I'm sorry. Also from the Joann Fabrics. I keep forgetting to show you guys stuff, and I apologize for that. I don't keep everything in a single spot, which I should, but I don't. But also in that same place that they had those Cricut cartridges that I showed you, and the paper packs and stuff, I was able to find a whole bunch of really cool paper packs and stuff. Some of them were doubles, some of them were not. I got 2 packs of the DIY Project Stack stencils, and it comes with 2 stencils. I have a set of stencils that was already pulled out earlier. And so here was one of the stencil sets, all the way down. There was that one, and then this was the other stencil set. And I'll have 2 sets of these stencils because they're the same paper pack. So these will be kind of interesting to play with and do something with. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'll figure something out. And then they also had some faux leather and wood grain packs. So I got 2 of these, and these were the only 2 they had. This is the faux leather and wood grain. And again, these were on clearance. So it shows you kind of at the bottom what's in here, and then it shows you on the back a little better what each one is. So you got some faux leather and some wood grain ones. So I had 2 of those that are the same, and then this one's just faux leather that looks pebbled. So this is what one of the pieces looks like, and then this is all the colors in this pack in one shot. So, and now I think that's everything. I'm going to try and do some more work on that necklace project I had done in a prior video weeks ago, if not a month or so ago. And then maybe once I get some of this stuff in my office kind of cleaned up and organized somewhere, I'll try and do like a little mini office craft room tour. It's my office craft room space isn't exactly the way I want it yet. With other life happenings going on, I just haven't had the chance to really do anything about it. We've been going to doctor's offices and stuff for my boyfriend for his leg, and I've been helping with my grandmother, taking her where she needs to go and everything. You know, I got a lot of stuff I've got to do along with work. So, and with the eclipse coming up in a couple of weeks, it's just going to be really crazy and chaotic. However, if my schedule permits it, during the week of the 21st, I may or may not have 3 days off. Probably not in a row, but kind of scattered through the week. I don't know. And then one of my coworkers is going on vacation for a few days, so I'll have to really knuckle down and get to work on all that stuff. So, but I'll try and do the best I can. I'm trying to do better with getting my videos and stuff done. Again, I'm really sorry for not having done any in a while. But I'm going to try and work this out and get everything scheduled to where it works better with my days off not coinciding with other things. I kind of have to ask for days off and whatnot, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, but anyway, So if you haven't already, please subscribe. Just push the red button below the page and hit that bell to get notifications on when I've posted new videos. And please like, share, and comment. Share this with your friends, family, anyone who does crafting or likes store hauls and organizing and, you know, just to talk and stuff. One other thing I want to mention is I do want to try and do some live streaming when I can. But I'd like to know what you guys would think if I tried to do that. I tried to do it before and it didn't quite go so well. I couldn't get anybody to come on and stuff. But anyway, I want to try and live stream, but if it doesn't work, then I'll just have to try and work better on getting the videos done and stuff. So, but just let me know down in the comments, or you can send me messages on Facebook. I'll put my Facebook link below. But yeah, just let me know what you guys would think about a possible live stream, and just to kind of sit down and do a Q&A and just visit and hang out and stuff. And we'll just kind of work it out from there. There's some new things that I am going to try and test out later on. I've been collecting nail polish like a crazy person. A lot of the clear coat bottles is what I've been getting a hold of because I have some Pearl X pigment powders I'm going to try and make some funny looking nail polish colors with. I've heard it can be done. I just haven't tried it out yet. I've opened a couple of the bottles, but I haven't even dipped my finger into them or done anything with them yet. I have them currently in a little storage container where they can be safe and not get messed up and stuff, and work it out from there. But anyway, please, like I said, like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave something down below, or I will put my Facebook page link down below in the description. And let me know what you guys think. Thanks. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragonheart Crafts. Today is another haul video that I know has been long overdue. First of all, before we get started with all the goodies that I picked up, I want to send a shout out to all of my friends out in Canada. I have a lovely friend who has family out there, and she has been informing her family of my YouTube channel. I do apologize for not posting in the last 6 months. Things have been crazy. Just got back from Idaho Falls yesterday afternoon after spending 3 days there due to my significant other having to do surgery on his leg, and you just saw my dog go around behind me. She's thinking I'm weird, but anyway. So that's what's going on. My work schedule's been kind of crazy, so we're going to kind of work through that. I'm going to try and do better with my videos. Thing is that I do not get 2 days off in a row unless I either get lucky or I ask for it, but that's just besides the point. But I went to a couple different places the last couple of days when I was in Idaho Falls, so I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I got when I went in there. 2 places are new to me as of going into, I've heard of but never went in. And then, of course, there was Michael's that I went into. Didn't make it to Joann's this time, which was unfortunate, but we were kind of in a hurry and stuff. But anyway, let's get to the goodies and everything. We'll discuss everything else later on. So, I've heard a lot of people say things about Tuesday morning and all the stuff they've been getting a hold of. Well, guess what? There's one in Idaho Falls. So, to all those Tuesday morning fans, this is some of the stuff that I have gotten. And some of it I thought was pretty cool, and I kid you not, the Tuesday morning I went into, I found single individual rolls of washi tape for 99 cents, which is a steal in a lot of places. There's not a lot of places out there in Idaho Falls or in Rock Springs that sell washi tape for 99 cents a roll. It's usually $2, $3, $4 a pop, but this was cool. So here's my Tuesday morning bag. I do have some stuff that I couldn't put back in the bag it was in due to the fact that I threw it away. Anyway, so I had found a whole ton of washi tape and a few other things from Tuesday morning. And let me kind of adjust you guys. So, in the little strip mall area I was in, of course, there was the Tuesday morning, and then there was this little clothing thrift store next to it, and then next to that was the Dollar Tree. But I went to Tuesday morning first because it was a store I hadn't been into yet. Heard a lot about, never went into. So, but this was one of the boxes of washi tape that I had gotten a hold of. And these tubes were $3.99. I should probably cover up the thing, but oh well. So, but that is one of the boxes of washi tape. And then here's another one with different colors. I haven't opened these up just yet, but I will so I can get them organized. And here was another one. I thought this one was cool with the gold and black and white and silver. And then the last one I got, there was only 4 I could get a hold of, so I grabbed all 4. So there's that one. Pardon the glare. It's dark and gloomy outside due to it's raining right now. So, but those were the big tubes of washi tape. And then I also got this roll of metallic silver vinyl. And it is from Sweet Dreams. And it is adhesive, which was something I didn't notice until now. And it is a... I'm not sure how many yards it is. But it looks like it's got a pretty decent amount of vinyl on the roll itself. Whereas Cricut stuff doesn't seem to have that much. And then in the same place I found the washi tape, I also found this Washi Wraps like label tape. So there's this one, and this was the stuff that's got written on the strips, meant for like shipping or stuff. So, and this was $1.99. I'm not going to get to the good washi tape just yet. I'm going to save those for last. But I had also found 4 bottles of OPI Infinite Shine and OPI nail lacquer bottles. This one, some of these don't say the color, but this one says Russian Navy, and it's a nice dark purple. So there's that one. And then this other OPI Infinite Shine was a black onyx, so that's pretty black. I might wear that one for Halloween with the Russian Navy one, even though I don't normally wear nail polish. This was one of the ones that didn't say what color it was, and I couldn't find the name of it. But this is an OPI nail lacquer, and it's in this really dark blood red color. And then for the last one, again, this one's a really dark red. It's almost like a burgundy purple color. It's also a OPI lacquer, nail lacquer. I'm trying to see if I can't find a name on these ones. I don't think I'm going to, but this is the color for this one. It's like that Merlot burgundy color or burgundy purple. Really shiny for being how dark it is. One other thing I found was this baker's twine. My girlfriend that I had mentioned namelessly earlier and I are getting ready to work on a Halloween project, and we've been needing some of this black and white baker's twine. So I got a spool of that, and now we're going to get to all the goodie stuff. So this first roll of washi tape isn't one of the 99-cent ones. It's one that was for $1.99, but it was a dual roll set, which I thought was cool. It was opposite polka dots in each base color, so that was awesome. Now these next ones are all from the 99-cent bins that they had. So I had found this one, which I thought was really cool. And then this one's just a base opaque gray or silver. And then I'd seen this one with a bunch of little words in it. I can't really read them all, but I think they're all about summer and stuff. And then there was this one, really faint peach with the white dots in it. And then there's this one that says love with a bunch of hearts all over it, which I thought was really spiffy. And then there was this purple with black stripes and like really thin silver chevron type styles. So there was that one. And then there's this one with arrows. And then there was this one with some like paisley type patterns in it. And then this one was really cool because it reminded me of a witch's belt for Halloween. So you've got your buckle and the rest of your belt. To me, it looks like a witch's buckle, but that's just me. And then a couple of more things that I got from Tuesday morning were some paper packs that I had. Now, I wasn't expecting to see these paper packs, but I found them. And these are from We Are Memory Keepers. At least one of them are. Yeah, one of them is from We Are Memory Keepers. It's the 12 by 12 denim pad. And these are all the different types that they have in this pack. And I thought they were for a pretty good deal because a lot of the paper packs you get are like $10, $15, $20 depending on what brand and where you go to get them. Excuse me, where you go to get them. And then I found this one, which me and my grandmother really fell in love with, and it's called Marble Love. And unfortunately, I don't know what company this is from. Oh, it's from American Crafts. But here's what the front of it looks like. And then this is what the back of it is. I'm turning it the opposite direction so I can get it all in. So, but these are a bunch of the different colors of the sheets. And I fell in love with it because it looks like a lot of gemstones and geodes and just a whole bunch of different cool stuff in it. So there was that pack. And then to my girlfriend who went with us, I won't drop her name without her permission, so sorry. But for those in Canada, they will know her. But this is the paper pack that I got for us to use with our Halloween projects we're planning on making in about a week, I think. But it's all this hocus pocus Halloween stuff, and it's also from American Crafts. And so that's the front, and then this is more of the patterns here on the back. And I really like a lot of these. Because her and I are going to try and make some candy labels. And I was thinking that we could use like the skulls and the spiders and the constellations and all that kinds of fun stuff. So we're going to see what we can do with that. Okay. Now, back outside of the little strip mall we were in, like I said, there was Tuesday morning, and there was this little clothing retail kind of place. They actually buy used clothes, so you can turn clothes into cash, kind of a thing. And next to that was the dollar store. Now, I didn't find very much at the dollar store, unfortunately, because they were still working on getting all of their freight out. So a lot of the shelves were still pretty empty. And I felt so bad for the gal that was managing there because all of her freight crew wouldn't come into work. And I felt really bad for her. But one of the first things that I found that I haven't been able to find in any other dollar store that I've been to, and that is laminating sheets. I've been trying to find these for ages, and these are self-laminating sheets, and there's 5 sheets per pack, so I got 3 packs. Now, I'm sure I can order these off of the website from Dollar Tree, but I haven't checked. But these are from Jot. And you can use these for photos, business cards, recipe cards, or whatever. And it kind of shows you some examples on the bottom. So, and you don't need a machine to melt them, which is nice. Because I had one, but we didn't have all the stuff for it. And we couldn't get the paper worth a darn. The laminating rolls worth a darn because they were too darn expensive. Then I went into their nail polish and cosmetic section, and I found some packs of nail polish. Okay, so I got dual packs. These are all from Wet n Wild, and they're Wild Shine. Now, they don't tell me what colors they are, which is sadly unfortunate, but I have in this pack a clear nail polish. It's a clear nail protector, it says, and then this really funny orangey color. It almost looks like a pumpkin orange. So there was that one. And then I got this, like, it's called a matte top coat. And then I got a blue, another blue. For some reason I've been going into blue really bad. So, but there's those 2. And then these other 2 are like a pearlescent pink or lavender color, and then a very glittery red. So there's those two. So there's that one. Now that was what I got Wednesday. That was the day of my significant other's surgery on his leg. After that, after my grandmother and I did all of our running around, because it was just the three of us that went to Idaho Falls those 3 days, her and I left the hospital for a couple of hours because it was going to be at least a total of 4 hours before we could get him out of the hospital for the day. He wasn't going to stay overnight in the hospital, but we stayed overnight in the hotel we were in. So after we did a little bit of shopping, we got him, they released him, and then we went back to the hotel after making a short trip to Walmart, and I picked myself up the coolest Halloween shirt. And this is the Halloween shirt. So any Halloween fans out there, go check your local Walmart and see what they got for Halloween shirts for all of us adults. So they may have some for kids too, but I thought this one was cool. I had found my girlfriend a shirt as well for Halloween that was an orange t-shirt with a gold foil accent owl on it, and I thought that was awesome. The second I saw it, I thought of her. So, and she really loved it when I showed it to her. So, there you go, kiddo. You got yourself an early Christmas present for Halloween. So, but anyway, so then we went back to the hotel. We stayed the night, had pizza for dinner. Then yesterday was when we came back. But yesterday morning, we went and had breakfast at one of my grandma's favorite places. It's called Smitty's. So if anyone ever goes out to Idaho Falls, there's two places you should go try out for food. There's Perkins and there's Smitty's. And they're both little, country steakhouse type places. Really good food, believe it or not. And they do not slough on portions, I tell ya. They give you portions the size of the plate. Literally. My waffle took up the whole inside of the plate. The whole diameter of the plate was huge. And they have wonderful scones at Smitty's. But anyway, after we had breakfast yesterday morning, we went to Michael's first. So here's what I found at Michael's. I had gotten me another little crafty tote bag. So I got that, and then everything that I got is in here. So I'm going to set this aside and bring it closer. Make it easier to get a hold of. Okay, so they had a 40% off sale on a lot of the Tim Holtz collection stuff. I'm going to turn you guys around a little bit, and you can see Kayla right behind me on the floor. So I was able to find a decent amount of Tim Holtz stuff. And I know I got one more of these. So I was able to find about one more of each of his tubes of washi tape. The glitter ones I plan on sending to my mother, because I don't do glitter that well. I got some other ones I need to send to her. But these are all the Tim Holtz tubes. And I'll try and show each and every one of them individually, but you won't be able to see a lot of them. So there's that one. And there's this one. And again, I apologize for the glare. I haven't taken any of these out of their plastic yet. There's that one. And there's that one. And last, there's this tube. So that was all the Tim Holtz washi that I got a hold of. In that same general vicinity of the washi tape, I was able to find some other ones. I'd gotten this seasonal pack of washi because of the Halloween rolls that's right in here. I wanted to use those with my girlfriend and I. So when we get ready to do our Halloween treats and gifts and stuff. And then I'd seen these before, but I never really thought I wanted one until I saw the metallic ones. And you got a metallic silver and the wide and the skinny roll, and then the metallic gold. and the metallic purple and blue. And this one is on its own little tape dispenser, as you can kind of see, which I thought was cool. And I'd seen a few of these different ones in there, and they're each 50-yard, or it's a total of 50 yards. So there's 5 rolls of 10-yard washi in here. So there's 5 10-yard rolls in this one. And then I also found some other kind of shiny, it's foil tape, but it's still washi tape, but it's in a pale blue, like a teal or a turquoise, and a purple. So I found those. Now it's all in the same general vicinity of the washi tape. And then my grandmother happened to find these, and I grabbed the last 3 they had on the hook. And as I probably mentioned in prior videos, I've been looking for cabochons. Well, I didn't know until we went in yesterday morning after breakfast that Mod Podge has cabochons in a 6 cabochon pack. There's six different sizes. There's 3 varying sizes of the rounds. There's 2 ovals and 1 square one. And it'll tell you on the back what sizes they are. So there's the measurements, if you guys can see. So the measurements are, for the ovals, they're a 30 by 40 millimeter, a 27 by 36 millimeter. That's for the ovals. For the square is an 18 by 40 millimeter. And for the rounds, there's a 38 millimeter, 34 millimeter, and a 25 millimeter. So that's for the rounds. And there's all 3 packs. So I have at least 3 of each one, which is cool, because I'm going to practice with these ones. And back to some of the Halloween stuff that my girlfriend and I are doing. One of the projects we're doing involves polymer clay, or Sculpey clay. And one of the things that these instructions mention is called Sculpey Bake and Bond. So I got a little bottle of this. And then they had the Sculpey Souffle colors in a 12 pack. And these are the 10.8 ounce squares. So there's Igloo, Canary, Pistachio, Jade, Pumpkin, Cherry Pie, So 80s, and Turnip, Sea Glass, Lagoon, Cowboy, and Poppy Seed. So that's each row from my right to my left. It'd be your guys's, probably your guys's left to my right. So, but that's the pack, the big pack. And then I also gotten 3 more. I got one that's just a plain Sculpey, one that's a Sculpey Souffle, and one that's a Sculpey Primo. So I have a glow-in-the-dark Sculpey. So there's this one. I don't know how well it would glow in the dark, but there's this one. And then I have a Sculpey Souffle Royalty color. And then I have the Sculpey Primo Wasabi. It's a wasabi green. And it really does look like wasabi, although I think the actual color of wasabi is like a little darker than this, but that's just my thinking. And then I found a whole bunch of stuff in the jewelry section. I can't go through craft stores without going to the jewelry section. But I had found a couple of things that were kind of new to me, because I don't remember seeing them. But some of these I'm sure you folks have found for yourself and really, really love. Of course, I got some more of the gears. So I got the last 6 of these that they had on the shelf. And I got 2 of these strings of feathers, or leaves, but I think they're feathers. I got 2 of those. And then I had gotten 2 of these Celtic tree charms. I think it's the Tree of Life or the Giving Tree. I'm not sure which specifically it is, but I know you see it a lot in Celtic knotwork and all that stuff. And then I also had found 2 double strands of the zodiac sign charms. that I'm going to try and turn into something. I don't know what, but I'm going to turn it into something. So, and that was what I got from Michael's. Then the last thing, or the last place I went to was Hobby Lobby. And I'd never been into a Hobby Lobby, just like I'd never been into a Tuesday morning until yesterday and Wednesday. So Wednesday was Tuesday morning in the dollar store. Yesterday was Michael's and Hobby Lobby. And that was thunder. It's storming outside. So, but here's my bag from Hobby Lobby that I had gotten. And I'd found a ton of stuff in there that I know I don't need, but I wanted it anyway. So I'm going to try and show you as much of this as I can. They had, in this Hobby Lobby, the way they have their entryway is you have two ends in a glass enclosure. If you go through the left side door, if you're looking at the enclosure and you go through the left side door, and you look straight through that door to the opposite door across from you, they had all different kinds of like furniture and decor and just a whole bunch of other stuff that, you know, you'd find in like a small furniture store or thrift store or something. And then you go into the main doors, and on the left-hand side was all Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas stuff. All holiday stuff on the left-hand side, right next to the cash registers. Because the first thing you see is all the cash registers. And they have a whole bunch of other, like, in-cap, like, shelving around the registers that you can look at. On the right-hand side was all the fake floral and yarn and wreath making and all that stuff on that side. Then, if you go clear to the back of that store, and you're going from left around to the right, you have card making, baking, and some other stuff I can't remember off the top of my head. And then in the very back, you have art supplies, jewelry stuff. I think they had some clearance stuff in there. And then again, on the far right side, you have all the floral, some ribbon, some yarns, sewing. You have all that over there. And then right in the middle, they had a whole bunch of decor and the signs with little memes or sayings on them, inspirational sayings on them and stuff. And they had all kinds of stuff in that store. I just didn't have time to look at it all. That was the problem. I had no time. But in the Halloween stuff, they had some different kinds of ribbon and like burlap ribbon and mesh stuff like that. But I had found in some of it these two spools of ribbon. So I've got an orange base with black spots, and then I got a black base with pumpkins on it. And I think my girlfriend and I will have fun trying to figure out how we're going to use these in our projects. But that was where I found the ribbon stuff. Over in like the jewelry stuff, I actually found a place that sells my Fireline thread that I keep trying to find. And I think I grabbed two spools, or maybe I just grabbed one. I think I just grabbed one. Yeah, I just grabbed one. So I got one spool of 6-pound test, 55 yards of the crystal Fireline thread. And it's in a square spool this time instead of the round like I'm used to seeing. But I thought it was really cool that I found it in the square. It'll probably fit better in some of my containers. So I got one of those, and then I had been looking for size .000 wildfire thread. The other places I went to did not have it. But Hobby Lobby did. So I have two spools of my .008 wildfire thread that I've been using a lot lately. And again, in the jewelry stuff, I found some more cabochons, but these ones are smaller. And I have one square that looks more like a cube, and then another round. And there's 8 per pack. So this one is the 1-inch glass circle. And there's 4. They're just flat back to flat back. on each of those. And then these ones are 21 millimeter squares. And again, there's 8 in the pack. There's 2 per little cubicle in there. And I had also found some more gears. I know I'm obsessed with gears because of other YouTube videos I've been seeing. Hold on, I gotta get some of these out. Okay. One of those came off its thing. But I had found 3 packs of gears that are from the Spare Parts brand. And they're vintage gears, and there's 6 gears per pack. So I got 3 of these. That was all they had on the shelf. I grabbed all 3 of them. And then I had grabbed all 3 of these Explorer by Tradition gears. And these are 29 by 25 millimeters. And it's a 7-inch strand, I believe is what it's meaning. So, but there's these gears, and they're only in 2 colors. It's like a bronzy color and a silver color. Those are the only 2 that I see. So, but these are those are the gears. They're all the same style, but it's a whole strand of them, and I got 3 strands of them. Also in the jewelry department, I had found flat beading wire. And I had found them in 4 colors, and only 4 colors. There's this copper bronze color, and it's aluminum. It's flat aluminum wire, so it's coated. And you can kind of see on some of the copper bronze that the coating's been kind of chipped off a little bit. So, but this is the copper bronze color, and it is flat. And then I got this goldy color, which I thought was really cool. And then I have a silver color, and then I have a black. So there's those. In the art section where they have all the sketchbooks and the markers and pencils and stuff, I had gotten me 6 Prismacolor Premier color pencils, and I have 2 of the cream, 1 peacock green. So this one's a cream, and this one's a cream. This one's the peacock green. I also have a bronze, sand, and metallic gold. So those are the 6 colors I got. 2 of them are identical. So that's these 2. These 2 are cream. And then peacock green, bronze, sand, and metallic gold. So that was those. And then in the sewing and embroidery and the knitting, crocheting areas, I found this Lisbeth by Handy Hands Incorporated tatting thread. And I got 2 different size spools of it. And there's one that's called Christmas Red and one that's Victorian Red. The Christmas Red is a size 20, 100% Egyptian cotton. Now, Handy Hands has its own website. I believe it's handyhands.com. I have checked the site out. It is a pretty good site. And they have a variety of tools and materials that you can look at and buy off their site. Not bad price-wise. They have a lot of these spools of their thread in packs, in multi-packs. So you can get some variegated, some solids, you know, possibly mix and match stuff. I don't know on that one. But Hobby Lobby had this, and I haven't been able to find these in Michael's or Joann's anywhere. And I've looked. They don't have them. And then for this one's a size 3, 100% Egyptian cotton, Victorian Red Elizabeth from Handy Hands. So this one was the Christmas Red. You can kind of see the difference in colors in the shade of the red. But this one's the size 20, and this is the size 3. Christmas Red, Victorian Red. And you can definitely see the difference in thickness of the threads. This one's a really fine thread, while this one's a really coarse thread. And I've used this kind of thread before, and it's pretty easy to use. It doesn't seem to tangle up as bad as some of the other ones I have attempted to use. So, and then I had also found along those racks around the registers, I had found some ceramic magnets. I don't want to bring this too close because it'll really damage my iPod. But there's this, and it says magnet strength rating is a 7. So I guess that's pretty strong. I don't know. But this is from Treehouse Studio, and there's 50 magnets in this pack, and it's priced at $7.99. So that's not too bad for 50 magnets. And then last but not least, this was after a mild detour in the store. I had found a bunch of washi tape and duct tape, and it's all Duck brand. So it's going to be some decent stuff, I think. Used it before, hasn't failed me yet. And that's the end of the bag. So let me kind of get these sorted out a little bit. So that's all duct tape, duct tape, duct tape, duct tape. 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 8 varying rolls of the small duct tape. So these are all different ones. There's a solid red, a couple of different tie-dyes and rainbows, some snowflake flowers, some pet ones. This is cats and paws, dogs and bones, a very shiny metallic silver, and one with multicolored hearts. So that was all the duct tape that I had gotten a hold of. Now these washies, it says duck mirror on them. I don't know why they called them that, but that's what they called them. I guess you can kind of see yourself in them, but you have to be really, really super close in order to see yourself in it. So, but here are the 5 duck mirrors. These 2 here are the same. This one's like a holographic one, and then a plain gold, and then like a really disco ball-y like one. You can see the different colors in that bottom one. So, but that was all of the goodies that I got while I was in Idaho Falls. I have gotten stuff previous to this trip, but unfortunately I didn't have time to do the recordings before I put everything away, so I don't know everything that's new anymore. I do have like 6 rolls of Cricut vinyl. That's the holographic vinyl in 2 different shades. There's 2 that are identical to this color scheme, and then there's one that's like more bluish. But I've got a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm going to show some of that off in my craft tour. I just haven't had a chance to really organize stuff to where it's eligible for me to bring it down, because I have a lot of stuff in my office closet that I would like to get organized a little better and stuff. But anyway, so yeah, that was everything that I got off of, out of the craft stores I went to and stuff. Decent sized little haul, but nothing really big, nothing really small. Kind of varied. But we're all safe, we're all sound, the surgery went well. Unfortunately, he is in a lot of pain, so we're trying to figure out how to get rid of the pain. I was working today, and I got home a couple hours sooner than normal, which was great. However, I may be going over to graveyard shifts here in a couple of weeks, give or take a day. So some of these videos are going to be really slow getting out because I'm going to be sleeping all day, working all night. And let's see. And my girlfriend and I are going to be trying to do some Halloween stuff like Monday, Wednesday next week, depending on how schedule goes and all that stuff. And on another note, I would like to try and do some live streaming with some of my viewers. It might take a little bit before I can do it. It'll just depend on how things go on work-wise and family-wise. But if you would like to join me in a live stream here and there, post a comment down below the video description, or send me a message on Facebook. I will have my Facebook link in the video description as well. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want extra notifications, push the little bell right next to the subscribe button. You'll get all the notifications of when I post new videos. And yeah, if you just have any questions, comments, ideas, let me know. And I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. Thanks. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragonheart Crafts. I have another small craft haul for you today. So it's going to be a short video. I had to go back to Idaho Falls a few days ago. We had to go do another doctor's appointment to check up on my spouse's leg and make sure things were going to go okay and stuff and all that fantastical stuff. It was just him and me. Nobody else went with us. But I did get a chance to go to Joann Fabrics this time, where I just didn't make it to Joann's the last time, but I did go this time. The only place I went to just to kill time before his appointment. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to the good stuff. A lot of this is off of their clearance shelves and stuff because of how their building is set up. When you walk in the door, they had a clearance table full of new stuff on there. They have a clearance corner that's just all clearance stuff. And then they have a part of an aisle that's all clearance stuff on one side. So, but the majority of all this stuff is on clearance. But when I went through the little clearance corner, I found a bunch of silicone candy molds. So I'll show you what some of those are. And it's kind of a mess in here, and I apologize, but I haven't had a chance to really organize everything from the last haul. So, but these are the silicone molds. I found some lips. Here's the back, so you guys can see them better. And it's there's 2 molds per pack for each of these, so I can make twice as many molds in the same amount of time. And then I've got this one, little rounds with divots in them. And again, there's 2 in the pack. And if anything, I could keep one for me and give one to somebody else that does candy molds. So then there was this one. And these are all from Traduo, I think. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce the name. But there was that one. And then this one's like a square one. And it's all silicone. There's another different round one. And then this one looks like little Reese cups. And looks like one of them. There we go. They look like little Reese cups. So that would be kind of cool if I could get some warm peanut butter and do the Wilton's candy melt in these. I think that would be cool. And then the last set of silicone molds was this one, like little sunflowers and stuff. Now on here, they picture a heart one on the front of this one, and I wish I'd found that one, but they didn't have it there. I'd also gotten a couple of just Wilton plastic candy molds. I've got one that's got skeleton parts on it. And this is just a picture of the front of it. And this is the back, where you can kind of see them a little better. There was that one. And then I got the tombstones with bones. And this is the back. Yeah, right. So there's that one. So that was all the candy stuff I'd gotten. And the silicone ones are the only ones on clearance for the molds. These ones were regular price. I just dropped my tea. There we go. Also on clearance, I found a couple of ink pad sets. I can't pronounce the full name, but the last word is Neko, so I can pronounce that. But this one is metals, and this one is radiant neons. And there's 4 colors in each one. And right behind each color it tells you the name. So, but yeah, those are the ink pads I got. And then I'd gotten some clear stamps. Only a couple of them were on clearance. Not all of them were. But I got some more of the arrows. This is from Miss Sparkle and Company. I got some arrows. And then this is from Laugh Out Loud stamps. This was on clearance. There's just some quotes on it. And the quotes say, "Home is where you keep your craft supplies. Caution woman crafting. Keep calm and craft on. Plays with scissors. And crafting keeps me sane." The first two and the last one are my actual favorite ones. And then I've got some dog stamps. This one's from Fiskars. These last three are from Fiskars. So I got dogs. I got cats. And my mother fell in love with these. She liked this one. She really liked that big cat right there. And then this is my big one that was on clearance from Fiskars as well. And I'm dropping stuff. Sorry, I'm recording this early in the morning before I go to work. This wasn't on clearance, but this is the Cricut foil poster board bejeweled sampler. So this is one of the sheets, and then this is all the colors in this pack. So you got red, orange, green, purple, and blue. So, and then it shows you all the colors here on the back as well, and some of the designs and stuff you can make with it. And then this is another one here in the front. And also from the clearance table, I found some more of the Teresa Collins Bee Journal memo pads. This was the last one I was able to find that they had. And then I also got one more of the 7.5 by 9.5 inch bullet journal books that she had. When I found it, it wasn't in its plastic package, so I had to put it back in the package so they could get the tag and stuff off of it. So the package is unfortunately damaged, but the book itself is in good shape. So I'm actually going to take it out of the package now. So, but that was those. And then I had also gotten from Miss Sparkle and Company some gold mini clothespins. Just a pack of them. There's 20 in a pack. So I got a pack of those. I'd also gotten another pack of neutrals in stripes perler beads, because this is a stripe that I don't have enough of yet. The rest is just going to be extras, because I have a bunch of those. And then lastly, we're going to have a bunch of washi tape. Some of it is from clearance, some of it is not. But I've got this tape dispenser or sticky notes dispenser of 6.5 yards on four rolls, and it's on a tape dispenser. And it's all neon colors, also from Miss Sparkle and Company. So, and then this is from the clearance rack. It's just a red and white spiral one, like a candy cane. I probably got a couple of those, but I wanted some extra ones. This one's from clearance. I've got a couple of these ones already. And what other ones were on clearance that I might have? This Duck Prism brand was on clearance. And then I had found these Halloween rolls, and these are all from Miss Sparkle and Company. I have a double of this one, but I'm sending that to my mother so she can have fun making Halloween cards with it. But I'll try and get a closer view of this. And this one on this end, and this one next to it, and then the one here on this end. Those are all two rolls per package. The rest are just their own. And then I have some of these little bee spools of washi tape. Now, what I didn't realize with the ones that I'd gotten from Tuesday morning that last time was that these have their own little tape dispenser cutting blade on them. I didn't know that until after I showed them to my friend when she came and visited. But these are the 3 spools of washi tape that I had gotten. There's this rainbow stripe, gold hearts, and then gold flowers on there. So that was those 3, and those are all from Little Bee. And I'm making sure I didn't forget nothing on this side. I think that's all good. And then the rest of these are from Tapeworks. This one says Love on it. Here's the actual roll. And then I've got this one. And then I have a couple of these striped ones. I got the blue and the red candy cane type. And then I have 2 solid blues, the dark and the light. And then these 2 are black and blue, and it's a clear base. And then this is what the pattern looks like on each one of them. So it's the same pattern, they're just a different color. And then I have this chevron one. And then I had doubles of this particular one, and I'm sending the duplicate to my mom. And here's the actual roll, where you can see the pattern better. It's a bunch more cats. So, yeah, that was everything, and, sorry it's such a short video this time, but just not a whole lot's been going on in the last week besides work. I'm going to be doing probably a few more late shifts coming up next week due to, certain coworkers are going on vacation, for anywhere between 3 days and a week. So I'm going to be busy in a department that I've been trying to avoid. But we'll just kind of see how things go, and I'll see what I can do about getting more videos up. So please like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments down below. You can contact me on Facebook. I'll make sure to have my link in the video description. To get more notifications, click the little bell on the right side of the subscribe button. Any questions, comments, or ideas, just let me know, and I'll try and figure something out. And again, I'm still trying to do better on my videos, so please be patient with me while I try and work through everything. If you guys would like to live stream with me, leave a comment or send me a message on Facebook and let me know, so we can try and figure out when we can do that. And maybe we'll do some crafting, or I'll just kind of show you around, we'll just talk, whatever. So it'll be the first live stream that I'll attempt to do and try and do well. But just so everybody knows, I'm not a professional. I'm very amateur at doing videos. So we'll just see how things go. So have a good day. Thanks, guys. Bye.